yoga. So today I'm going to be talking you through a tutorial on Chinstand and how to work Chinstand into a Vinyasa flow. So if you watched my previous tutorials on 8 points bow or using 8 points bow within a salutation, like the Anjaneya Asana salutation, that's a great preparation for this pose. So Juliana's going to demonstrate. We're going to show you a variation or sort of a preparation on blocks, and then she's going to show you how to use this pose without blocks and in a flow. So let's get started. So she's going to come down and place her shoulders directly on the edge of the blocks, her chin on the floor, her hands right up against the edges of the blocks with her thumbs hugged in. And I hope I'm not in the way and that you can see her. And she's basically in the 8 points bow position. You may want to go back and check out that tutorial if you haven't. Elbows are hugged in. From here, she's going to straighten the legs. Walk the feet up a little. And then lifting one leg, take a breath in. And on an exhale, give it a nice kick. Really extend through the toes and come down. So take a rest. That's just a preparation. So with this pose, you have to really give yourself a nice kick. So this time I'm going to stand right here and just really encourage her to kick a little bit harder. The mid-thoracic spine is the least flexible part of the spine. Juliana happens to be extremely flexible in her lumbar spine. So I really want to encourage some flexibility right here. So she's going to have to give it a little bit more of a kick. So she's going to straighten the legs. Take one leg and kick all the way up. Good. And there you have it. And then she's going to come down one leg at a time. And the descent is actually very controlled. And that's what's going to bring you into the part of the Vinyasa flow. Feeling okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're going to actually work this into a flow with the blocks before we do it without the blocks. So she's going to come to a downward, you want to go from downward dog? We're going to go from downward facing dog. So she's going to inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. Good. Now lift the knees, lift one leg, kick up, float down, opposite leg, and then she's going to pull into a cobra or an upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. So you can see from there how you could begin to work this into your Vinyasa flow sequence. And then come on down to a child's pose. So now we're going to take the blocks away, go from standing, and work this into a Vinyasa flow. All right, so she's going to bring hands to heart. Taking a nice Tadasana. Finding focus. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, place your hands, step or jump if you prefer, back and lower. Knees, chest, chin to the ground. Lift the knees, breathe in, and then kick up. Use the opposite leg, lower down. Good. Come into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. And there you have it. So there doesn't have to be a huge pause in the Chinstand. There certainly can be, but in the flow of Vinyasa, it often moves pretty quickly. So it's just about that extra inversion, just like you would use a handstand. Thank you. All right, thanks for watching.